So for those of you that are keeping up with the jet ski saga here, just got this Kawasaki maybe 3 weeks ago, along with a Tiger Shark. And we got the Tiger Shark running. I got it sold. We already have this Barrage that I have had for a while. I have now added 2 more skis to the fleet. So we got a Barrage 800 and then a Genesis, a little bit bigger ski there in the back that we're gonna get running. All right. Two different kind of plugs. All right, let's hear it crank. Yeah, did not sound good. Either we got a bad battery or the starter's weak. I don't know which. Not good. Let's see if I can get any kind of reading on the compression. When that engine turns over, it's going to have better compression than that for sure. So the first one was the PTO. This is the middle, center. 0. No compression. So this motor's bad. Let me see if the piston even moves. Yep, I can see it moving. So that cylinder's got rings problem, or there's a hole burnt in the piston or something. No compression. This is the mag cylinder. That one's got a little better. If the starter turned it quick, it would probably be up 120, which would be acceptable on this ski. So, do we tear the engine apart and look in that cylinder? Or do we put a good fresh battery in it, put new plugs in it, and try to run it a little bit and get that piston free? I don't know. As y'all know, I buy and sell old 2-stroke jet skis, mainly Polaris direct injection skis, but this time I ended up with 2 skis that were not as in good a shape as I normally like them. One of them was. This one, however, different story. And so this will be a good opportunity to go over some things to look for when you're buying one. And if you find some of these things, walk away from it. So the engine compartment looks good. It's oily down in there, but that is really not a big deal. All of them are like that. And so one reason that I highly stress doing a compression test before you buy one, this one, as you can see, miserably failed the compression test. So I'm going to attempt to revive this cylinder. It's got very low compression. The other 2 are acceptable. And so there's a possibility that the rings are just seized in it, and they're not moving with the cylinder as it goes up and down. So I'm going to try to temporarily, and this is a temporary, really an engine like this the top end should be rebuilt, no questions asked. But I have nothing in the ski, so I've got nothing to lose. I'm just going to try this for my learning experience and for your guys' entertainment. I'm going to try to put some 90 weight, some people call it dope, but it's 90 weight gear oil, and I'm going to put some of it in the cylinder and let it coat the walls. And I've already put transmission fluid with, I can't remember what concoction I come up with to pour in the cylinders. I've already oiled them, but this right here is going to raise compression temporarily, hopefully enough to get it to actually crank. And if I can get it to crank, I'm going to run it. There is a chance, a possibility that we can revive that cylinder. I don't know. And really what I want to do is I want to crank it slow so that I'm turning the ignition. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn that on. Okay, now I'm gonna put a small amount of fuel in the cylinders, in the carburetor. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plugs back in. So 2 of these plugs are the correct spark plugs. The other one is not. I'm gonna try to put the best spark plug in the middle of the cylinder to give it as much chance as I can of popping off. Okay, pour some fuel down the throat. See what she does. Choke. All right. Popped one time. It kind of tried. I'll let it rest a minute. Check the battery. It was fully charged a minute ago. I'm not convinced that this is a good battery. It did take a charge, but I kind of think that it's losing it quick. No, 13 volts, so it's still good. That means that possibly the starter is weak. When it gets hot, it loses power because it sounds like it's just turning good to begin with, and then it just kind of dies off. So I think the starter is bad as well. So right now, even if I do get this thing to crank, I got to put a starter on it, which is not a big deal. I'm not going to buy an OEM starter for $600. I'm going to buy a Amazon $50 starter because I'm not throwing money into this, or much of it anyway. If I can get it to the point where it runs, then I'm going to sell it probably for $600 or $800, and then let the person know what all I've done to it. And if I can get that compression to come back up, then that's fine. But we're going to consider this first attempt at cranking. I'm pouring 2-stroke mixed with gas directly into the cylinders. And right now I have the fuel cut off. I've actually drained the tank, so there's no fuel going to go into the carbs. Okay, so 2 cylinders are firing, I suppose. Now I'm going to do the same thing again, except I'm going to pour fresh fuel in it and cut the petcock on to see if it will suck its own fuel in and try to run like that. Fuel's added. Petcock is on. Let's see if we can get it to fire off of its own fuel. I don't know why I'm pouring fuel into the middle cylinder, but anyway, yeah. Stop abruptly. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Well, ran off its own fuel. I'm going to attempt to crank it a couple more times before I take it to the lake and put it in the water. Wow. I sold her the next day before I ever had time to put it in the water. I sold it as a non-running ski and let him know that center cylinder had low compression, and I think I got $400 for it. And so that paid for the trailer and the Monte Carlo, the Tiger Shark. I think I got $800 out of it. So I've come out real good on it. I wanted the trailer to put the other two skis on, and so it worked out good. But compression test, always, always, always. That'll save you a lot of headache. Got two more videos coming up soon. Another Tiger Shark that I just picked up today, and then the Genesis. I'm knee deep in a lot of stuff on it, so got that one coming, and then I hadn't even started on the blue barrage. The red one or yellow, I can't remember anyway, the one that was sitting next to the Genesis on this video, that barrage sold like last week. So I'm trying to get, I just picked up another ski today, a Tiger Shark Daytona. So I've already got it running. I got video of it. It'll be coming up probably tonight. Thank you for watching.